Most dogs like to go for a walk. Not these two. They don't even want to go. Oh, he's decided to move now. This little one hasn't though. She looks like she's had a night on the town. The two had drunk too many. Oh, look at the effort. Oh, effort. She's sleeping standing up. Come on, let's go, wee wee. Oh dear.
Her legs are sliding.
Oh, he's too tired for wee wees. Huh? Are you just too tired?
Oh, Dixie, will you give us a beautiful smile for the scratching? Oh, that's a great smile. Nice. Today's been one of them days where I've just been doing bits and bobs. We needed some stainless steel behind where we was cooking because it was splashing onto the walls and wasn't doing it any good. Also, I've put this plastic bead, really flexible and looks good, and I've put it all at the back there of the kitchen. It runs all the way around. I might have done a video of it before, but I did the other side when I first got it. I just wanted to see what it was like, but it's so cool. It's really effective. I like it a lot. Look at these pair. Oh, I put those grills in as well the other day. So in the portholes, put the light on. Shed some light on the situation. Put it around them. There was gaps. It just looked terrible, to be honest. So put this in, and it looks really effective. I think it looks cool. It really finishes it off. Done that for this one as well. So there's a gap, and it gets bigger around some parts of it. Try and brighten that up. I know we've got to get the paint off, but that's another job. But around all of them. So what I thought was the wardrobe's grey, the beds, furniture boards grey. Why not go with grey? Grey PVC quadrant. Oh, I didn't show you the shower. I'll show you that in a sec. There we go. So I got this from Amazon. Nice, simple. It really is. There's two red adhesive strips on the back edges, and really easy to cut. You cut it with scissors, so you can cut it to size and get around all the portholes. I managed to do 2 portholes, so that's a 2.5 metre strip, I think. So I should have ordered a 5 metre one really. In the shower room, the porthole's been done for a couple of weeks at least, and there's no sign of any problems with that at all. So I don't think it'd be too bad, to be fair. I think they look good. I think they look really, really good. We've got one in the shower room. It goes all the way around the bottom of the shower. It finishes it off so well. I've been installing some lights for the deck. Now I'd have liked to have got some on both sides, but I would have had to have drilled into the engine bay, because this has got no hole at all going into the engine bay, and I don't really want to be drilling any more holes. So I've just stuck with the one side. I thought, well, if I put 3 lights in instead of 2, there should be I'd say a decent enough amount of light to light the area, and if we was walking past or something, you know, the other lights would compensate for the one being overshadowed by somebody's leg or the dog or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to see how it goes, but for now I'm quite happy with how they look. So the next job on the list, now I've done them, is to tidy all this lot. Spaghetti junction. So I've got to tidy it all. There's yeah, it's just cables everywhere. So I'm going to get some labels, start labelling all of the circuits, and then I can disconnect them and start getting them all right and organised, because they're not really that well organised, and I need to separate the 240 power from the 12 volt because long term you're not really supposed to do that. Mix them in together. Now I know that it's double insulated flex, but you're still supposed to put them in like a compartment trunking to separate them. So that's what I'm going to end up doing at some point this week. But I'm happy with them lights. But what I did discover though, you can see it there. So what I did, I sacrificed, there's like a switch bank of 3 here, and one was the headlight, one was the horn, one was the bilge pump. Now I've sacrificed the headlight to be the deck light, and I've done that because we can isolate it then if we're going off and we're going to be a while. If it's only a short walk with the dogs or whatever, we could leave them on if need be, but we don't want to waste power, so we can turn them off from there and the fuse board if need be. It seems stupid, doesn't it, that little distance, but if the door's locked, then yeah, we're not going to be able to get to the switch, are we? So I've sacrificed the headlight, which can be turned on anyway by the fuse board, and if we're travelling, yeah, we can get to that easy enough. But this cable, there was a live, the insulation was split, which ain't good, so it's connected to a 12 volt supply. I don't know where it's going. It's going into the engine bay somewhere. So I'm going to trace this cable now, see where it leads to. If it leads to nothing, then great, I can just disconnect it, but it would have been dangerous. I don't know. Things you uncover, eh? Today we're at Earlswood Lakes.
Hey!
Hey! Come for a little walk round. It's nice around here.
Lovely.
Nice. It's a bit windy. That's why my hair's everywhere. Well, it's everywhere because I ain't bloody done anything with it.
You should have put it in a ponytail.
I don't think I could do that. I'd have more chance of putting my beard in a ponytail than my head hair. What I've got of it anyway. So yeah, if you've never been to Earlswood Lakes before, you should check it out. It's very nice. There's 3 lakes altogether, managed by the Canal and Rivers Trust, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Enjoying the mud, Domino.
No. It's like me.
So today I'm going to look at putting some water repellent stuff on the back of this board, and then on the front here we'll look at painting it with some marine paint. It's not been done inside the wardrobe. One of my regrets really, because I said to Shell, no, don't worry about it, just forget it's on the inside the wardrobe, but it looks like it's causing a problem. I don't know whether to scrape this cork off the wall because it's not in a great condition now anyway. Oh, it's just concerning. I wanted to build this boat and not have any problems with it. I suppose that's been a bit too optimistic. And the dogs are trying to get into where we are. What you doing? So the way we designed our stairs as well was basically thinking about maintenance and accessing the water tank, and it's proved that it's helped actually. It's built into a couple of sections, so what I'll do is, as I put each one back, I'll show you what it looks like. So the first step is in. I'll put the holes through these as well, so hopefully that vent can breathe through into the rest of the wardrobes. And the last step simply just drops into place. And there we go, nice and sturdy. We got to start putting stuff back then. What a mess. Leave that open for a bit. Okay, I'll leave that open for a bit so it can dry. Fingers crossed that side was okay, really. Let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed, eh? Right, so I've took the cork off the wall. I think I found our culprit. So in that corner just appears that there's water coming in. I wouldn't say like gushes of water, but that's where there's a collection of damp, and it seems to stay in that corner. Looking in here, I don't know whether the metal work. I'm gonna have to get my arm in and have a look, but there's bare metal work that needs spray foaming, so I'm gonna do that as well. I've got a can somewhere, but it seems to be collecting more in that corner than anywhere else. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try for now. See, all of that, it's just completely bare, so I'm going to try and insulate that a bit. There's some CLS, I can't even get my hand to point in. Right at the end of the woodwork, you'll see that the water's got into the wood, so I don't think that helps neither. The thing I didn't do, which is really stupid of me, is I didn't seal the wood this side. I should have done that. I really regret it not doing it, but I've got some water seal. I'm going to try and put in as much as I can with the roller that I've got and see what I can do. But yeah, that's the best I can do, I'm afraid. Right, got to crack on. You can apply it directly onto damp surfaces, so it just protects surfaces against any water damage, and I should have done that on the other side of the bulkhead before I put the bulkheads in, but I didn't bloody do it, did I? Never mind. So I'm going to put some on there now. It's all scraped off, sanded down. I'm just going to put this water seal in this corner, give it a couple of coats, put a seal behind the door, and then we got some foam that I'll spray in the corner after, and on the well deck roof where there's some missing, and see where we go from there. Right, ta-ra for a bit. Today's job then, we're not putting plinths down the front of the kitchen cupboards. We're going to actually put actual drawers there. There we go, look, so we've got some storage underneath the kitchen. So I've done that for both sides. You'll notice that there's a handle upside down. What happened was, there was this kitchen cupboard used to open this way, and you'd have to trap yourself in this little corner to get to anything in the cupboard. So I've turned it around the other way. I just need to move the handle, but I have got to get handles for it, but there's cupboard space now under all of the kitchen, which catches on magnets, so hopefully it shouldn't come out when we're cruising along. I'm just gonna do this last one. We put some support under the oven to fix it in properly, so it just means I've got to trim out that piece of wood there with the power tool. It's a bit fiddly, but I did it with the last one just underneath the other side of the cooker, and that worked out. So just got this one to go, and we'll have a whole set of drawers. We just need 4 handles and then that should finish it off then. I just haven't got them. I thought I had some, but unless I've misplaced them, stored them somewhere else, who knows. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this. Ta-ra for a bit.